My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. So, this is a thank you video because of my 25 followers. Let me first say thank you to you. Providing that you are all still here, let me say thank you to you. And if you have left, there's no hard feelings. I understand that this channel is not what I set it out to be. I really wanted this channel to have me doing kung fu stuff exclusively. I wanted to put my movies on here. Things got out of my control. Lost a little bit of money. Can't fix things that I need to fix. So I'm thanking you just in case I do have skin cancer and I don't get the chance to do what I want to do. Well, I don't get the chance to thank you. I don't get the chance to get cleared. I don't get the chance to have the second hip replacement. I don't get the chance to ever make another kung fu movie or do another kung fu move. Life can be taken like that, all right? And life can turn like that. In the blink of an eye, your life can change. I'm still waiting for mine to have that life-changing event outside of this skin cancer scare, And I want to be honest with you. I want to give you the whole 1,000. If this is my last video, I don't want to go out without saying thank you. I am grateful for what little bit of blessings that I have. You know, I've always given everybody 99.9. I give people the 1,000 when I'm sure they can handle it. And as a person who would much rather be making kung fu movies than sitting on his ass with a dragon behind him, rocking a Ninja Turtle shirt and green camouflage pants, talking shit, I'd rather be kicking ass and taking names. So, in my 20s, when MMA started blowing up, they never had a lightweight division. Their lightweight division was 135 and up, which I could never get that big. I tried everything. I took those shake supplements and stuff like that, and it just wasn't gonna happen. You know. Now a lot of people will be like, "Well, James, you're a fake. You're a phony. You're bullshit." And I was like, "Yeah, everybody says that until we fight, and they find out that I actually know my shit." Now with the hip replacement, I have not legally been allowed to do any martial arts. I haven't trained in 3.5, 4 years. Because I got it in like 2015, 14, and it's 2017 now. It'll be 2018. My dad will be dead 3 years, starting in March on the 24th. So, you know, when I got my hip replacement, my dad cried a little bit. I didn't cry because I wasn't worried about it, but the pre stuff before the surgery is what I was worried about. Where I had to go get this implant for my tooth, and I had to get my wisdom teeth cut out, and I had to go through a whole lot of I like to call BS, but the doctors knew what they're talking about, and they were like, "Well, James, when we first got the diagnosis, because my knee was the initial, they dropped the ball in Fort Benning, Georgia, and couldn't figure out that it was my hip, and that also affected my shooting, which led to my discharge honorably, and now I couldn't lay on my front. I still can't lay on my stomach to this day without being in excruciating pain with the metal hip in there. So I have to sleep on my back or my side, and I sleep on my right side because I still have my original ass bone in there. But this left bone, I had to have extra stuff. So when they first gave us the diagnosis and the specialist came in and they told my dad, and I was just taking it in stride. I wasn't worried at all because, we can't avoid death. And my dad started crying a little bit. He didn't like whimper, just tears started pouring out of his eyes. And I didn't understand why he was crying. I didn't understand it. And now that I'm going back to the hospital to get a check for skin cancer, I am not gonna lie, I wasn't worried until today. Because tomorrow is the day. And you can't spend your lifetime worrying about when you gonna die or how you gonna die because you gonna waste a lot of your time contemplating that shit. If I have skin cancer and it's permanent, so be it. Now, if I have it and they say they have to remove every mole off your body to get rid of it, okay, I'm down with that. That's fine because I don't like moles anyway. But, if they remove the mole and it's nothing, it's benign or whatever that word is, that means you don't have it, that's fine too. But, the thing is, I don't worry about death because somewhere in the back of my mind, I've always been ready to go. And that's the thing. So I'm making this video because of what I seen on Days of Our Lives today with the character JJ Devereaux. And I want you guys to know I'm thanking you because 25 of you have given a damn about me where people, even in my own family, don't. So I want to thank you for that. And in the episode of Days of Our Lives today, which means he may be dead by tomorrow, um, he was going through some stuff and he wrote everybody letters. He gave away all his prized possessions, which is the sure sign that someone's going to kill themselves. Now, being a person who's gone down that road, you know, and I still have those thoughts. I still have those thoughts every day. It is not an easy ride to walk on, you know, and people need to be brave enough to get help. I did that. It's helped enough, and you guys are my therapy for when I feel bad and stuff. And I'm starting my second graphic novel. So this is the cast list. This is chapter 1, and I started chapter 2. And by this weekend, I hope to finish chapter 2, providing that I don't get any bad news. And I don't know how long it's going to take for them to give me the bad news, so I'm not going to look that far ahead. I just want to get this shit cut out of me and get to work, get it done. And damn it, that totally missed. So, you know, I give you guys the truth as I see it, or as I believe it, the truth as it should be. And, you know, I get some bad comments, I get some good comments, and y'all all know that I can't stand Donald Trump and what he's doing to soldiers of transgender or soldiers in general, and why soldiers seem to suffer, and why we don't get military discounts in every city in the world, and all that shit. And we should get military discounts in every city in the world, because when we sign up, whether you are infantry, whether you are Alpha, a Bravo, a Delta, a Charlie, a Whiskey, a Hotel, a Lima, no matter what branch you're in, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, soldiers put their lives on the line so that normal people can have good night's sleep, safety, arguments with each other tomorrow over something as small as who dropped the fucking spaghetti on the floor. You know, these little things matter. They might not matter at the time and they may seem stupid, but they do matter. And I think about my dad and that day they told him that, because he was with me, it's like, they were talking to me, but they were morally talking to him. You need to get the following things done, or you're going to die on that table. Now, I'm my dad's first son. Alright, so I know what it means to him to have lost his first son because I was just barely 40 years old when this happened, you know. And the thing with that is that I have already accepted that death is inevitable. Now, granted, everybody wants to live as long as they can. They want to accomplish their dreams. They want to live a good life. And some of us just aren't that blessed. I happen to be one of those people who just am not that blessed. But I have accepted it. And the thing about accepting is, you know, whether we like it or not, we are all going to die. No one is the Highlander. No one's going to live forever. And accepting that makes it just a little bit easier. And after I had my hip replacement, January, February, March, because I had my hip replacement in December, the last 2 weeks of December before Christmas, like the 12th or some shit. I had it in December. So December went, and my dad would come visit me or whatever, and then he'd go visit my Aunt Ruth, and they'd come visit me. January came through. I couldn't drive because I was on like some serious shit, and every dream I had was just bad. I mean, every night I had a bad dream. I went to Canada with my walker. I was spraying the fuck out of strippers and all kinds of stuff, you know, with bullets were in my walker. Thrusters. My walker was like Iron Man. That shit could do everything. And, you know, using the bathroom on this pot and all kinds of other stuff. Peeing in these damn things because I couldn't get up to go to the fucking bathroom. You know, I was okay. I wasn't great, but I'm breathing, you know. And then when February got through, and I got through some bad memories of a special person, who still will always mean the world to me, even though I don't mean shit to her. And then my dad died the day after my sister's birthday. And our last conversation was about Snoop Dogg. So I am grateful that I get to tell you guys these things. I'm grateful that some of you are still here and give a damn when I know that people in my own family don't want to hear nothing that comes out my mouth because I usually tell them the whole 99.9 and some of them need the 1,000. And even though I only have 25 followers and YouTube was supposed to be my grand all be all of launching my career, I haven't given up hope because there's so many different venues of making movies and getting into TV and stuff, and all I really need is that one fucking break, and I haven't gotten it. I want to give up so bad, but the other part of me doesn't want to give up that bad. And I've never really quit on anything in my life unless the cops made it happen, you know. And the thing about being grateful, a lot of us don't know how to count our blessings that we have. So be grateful. Count the blessings that you have. Be thankful that you are breathing. There are people out here who aren't as healthy as we are. There are people out here who pray for death every day and just can't die. Now, granted, I will not lie. I'll give you the whole 1,000. I'm also one of those people. I had a psychiatrist, Miss Bishop. Thank you. Miss Bishop helped me a lot. But when you're getting psychotherapy, it only helps you for a little while. They wanted to give me drugs. I refuse it because I have a fear of addiction. And you can't solve one problem by giving someone else a new problem. As doctors, they should know that drugs is a scapegoat for people to use it just because they want to fucking do drugs. I don't want to have anything in my body that God doesn't want there, and I damn sure don't want to do drugs because as a person who knows martial arts and I got military training, there's no telling what we'll do if I'm not in control of my synaptics. And another fear of mine is that I'm going to get high or drunk and I'm going to kill everybody that I know and don't know and wake up in jail and don't know why I'm here. So that's not an option. So I started writing graphic novels. Now, when I first got out of the military and I started having these PTS symptoms of failing, I started writing my graphic novel and I didn't get to finish it before my dad died. And after my dad died, I finished it, and I'm still looking for a publisher. And if Image Comics is out there, I might really rather go through you guys. I just need an artist to draw it. I have a couple of guys in mind. If you'll give all three of us jobs, that would be great. But I would prefer to work in Virginia unless we can have some way of traveling to get the shit done and then go back to where we want. But I want to own all of my rights and royalties and shit. And I want a publisher that's listening to know that. I want my rights and royalties. You can have a finder's fee and whatever it costs to publish the book, but I want everything else, because I'm the one that did all the hard work, especially my first graphic novel where I wrote everything by hand. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for the 15 minutes that I'm taking of your life right now, and for every video that I put up that you liked or disliked or subscribed or unsubscribed, to everyone who's watching. I want to thank you guys. Now, as far as I know, I don't intend on dying tomorrow. I have no intention of dying tomorrow. But if I do have skin cancer, I won't know before Christmas. Because I don't know how long it's going to take for them to give me the results, But I want to thank you guys for this ride that I've been on. I haven't been the gracious of host. I've said things that have offended. I say lots of things that offend. I am not an alpha male, but I am an honest man who just doesn't give a damn. I don't have a censor and I don't care. I'm not getting paid for this because it's my channel. I don't have any sponsors, and if sponsors want to give me a call, the email is there, but I would prefer to give you my phone number, so hit me up here and ask me for my phone number and I will give it to you. But, I really want to do this with my life, but there's studios in Virginia that promised Hollywood East and has never delivered. And in closing on that, I'm going to be grateful and I'm going to keep trying until I die. So I'm not going to fake it until I make it, because I am going to go to school and get another job so I can do this in my spare time, because this is what I want to do, not what I have to do. So I'm going to do what I have to do until I can get acknowledgement. And if I wind up being like Bruce Lee and no one knows anything about me until I die, then so be it. I would have followed my hero's footsteps from beginning to end. So thank you, Bruce and Brandon Lee. Thank you to my 25 followers that are watching this video right now. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. Be seeing